Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers hint that E.J. Demura has given up trying to get revenge for his mother's death, Susan Banks. E.J. holds Xander Cook and Ava Vittel, Tamara Braun, accountable. E.J. has hired a professional killer, one he claims to have used before, to kill them in order to accomplish this. Not E.J.'s ignorant, but Ava just had a forward leap during entrancing. Ava recalls seeing Susan leave the car accident she had caused. The first time the murderous employee of E.J. tried to kill Ava, she was stopped, and Harris and Ava will soon find out that E.J. sent someone to kill her. Bayview won't be sufficiently protected, so search for the couple to make an incredible getaway. Ava will acknowledge she can stop E.J. in the event that she delivers Susan fit as a fiddle. Even as they evade E.J.'s hired killer, they might stumble upon some unexpected allies along the way. One inquiry that Ava and Harris should answer rapidly is that assuming Susan made do, where has she been this time? Ava saw Susan leave the wreckage, but did she appear to be hurt? Did she fall into a torpid state sooner or later after that? Or on the other hand, might she at any point be experiencing a cognitive decline of some kind or another? Susan hasn't been able to see her family for some reason. For reasons unknown, she should not have the option to. Spoilers. Will Susan Banks' location be determined by Bonnie Kyriakis? Watchers might review that Bonnie Kyriakis could hear Susan's contemplations just before they kicked the bucket. It's possible that Bonnie has that ability still. In the event that Susan was in a state of unconsciousness and awakened soon, Bonnie might be in for all a shock. The majority of people will likely assume that she is still experiencing PTSD if she begins to hear Susan in her head. However, Harris and Ava may be able to locate Susan together if they learn of Bonnie's claims. Ideally assuming they convey Susan to E.J., he will cancel the executioner he employed. Is E.J. ideal for needing retribution? Could Ava and Harris at any point get away from the executioner? Is Bonnie the only way to locate Susan? Keep an eye on Days of Our Lives, which airs on Peacock every weekday, because Salem is a place where anything can happen. Also, remember to return here routinely for every one of your Days of Our Lives news, data, and spoilers. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Sean Brady goes missing on September 18th. Additionally, Belle Brady's panic is mentioned. Is it possible that Sean will ultimately travel to Greece in an effort to be redeemed? This could converge with the entanglement that Alex Kyriakis and Brad Dark face while on their own Greek mission. Continue reading to learn what might transpire next in this storyline. According to spoilers for DOL, Harris Michaels advised Sean that Beau Brady posed a threat. In this way, when Beau and Trust Williams Brady had that strain go head-to-head, Sean accepted his mom was in harm's way. Sean was unaware that Hope had only recently communicated with Beau. Even though Sean acted based on the only information he had at the time, he still takes responsibility for his actions. Sean's responsibility strengthened when Victor Kyriakis kicked the bucket. Victor was the only passenger on that plane when it went down, Sean reasoned, because he put Beau in a coma. Even though Sean is really explaining why he is to blame for Victor's death, his guilt doesn't go away. Presently, Sean was finding support from Marlena Evans, Deidre Corridor. Sean even considered taking his own life, but a knock at the door saved him. Sean likewise continues to raise a ruckus around town when the responsibility turns out to be excessively. It appears to be that Sean's concerns will proceed. In a public fight scene during the week of September 11, Shell is mentioned. Sean could also be concerned once more about Belle's loyalty now that Philip Kyriakis is back in Salem. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Brady and Alex will travel to Greece during the week of September 11. They have to deal with a problem though. Because Victor is there, Brady and Alex must be going to Greece. There could be some sort of secret that should be settled. Sean then vanishes during the week of September 18th. It is additionally expressed that Beauty will overreact over her significant other's vanishing. Is it possible that Sean has a bizarre idea in his head about how he can get over Victor's death and Beau's shooting? Is it possible that Alex and Brady's trip to Greece is connected to Sean's disappearance? Comment on this post with your thoughts. What do you think will happen to Philip, Alex, Brady, Sean, Belle, and the other Salamites? Make sure to continue to watch the cleanser on Peacock to figure out what occurs straight away. Catch up on everything that is going on right now with DOOL. Spoilers, news, and updates from Days of Our Lives can be found here frequently. With regards to Days of Our Lives, each fan has their own viewpoint, and Cleanser's center point is the same. We watched the good, the bad, and everything in between for 5 days. Now, we're going to give you a helpful review and a sarcastic critique of the Days of Our Lives week that was. I'm entirely persuaded that main Ron Carlivati, a man whom I often end up safeguarding in this section, much to y'all's consolidated shame, would find it completely oak to matter-of-factly, and without exhibition, kill off a heritage character like Tommy Horton. What a complete disgrace and a disservice to one of Days' most powerful creations. And why exactly do nearly all of the writers who appear on this show believe that it is their responsibility to tell the origin story of John Black? I for one would have been content for him to remain Roman Brady, but I was able to support him becoming Forrest Alamein, the whole son of a wannabe China man who looked suspiciously like the Jigsaw Killer and proved to be far crazier, was just the limit. But being Daphne du Maurier's son and later Colleen Brady's son stretched even further into absurdity. Presently we're informed that John Dark is still John Robichaud's, child of Timothy and Maud Robichaud of Louisiana, yet that Timothy Robichaud, otherwise known as Yoling, was really Joseph Chime. Likewise, I'm as yet not certain your idea of naming a defeatist/weakling Joseph Ranger, as in William Joseph Chime, previous head essayist of Days and maker of the youthful and the fretful and the striking and the beautiful, however energetic praise surely ain't it. Johnny may have been the most mature person since his arrival when he finally found the strength to confide in Channel, Raven Bowens, and left her to decide what to do next. I regret to report that Victor's memorial service was a complete failure. That is all that the organization could concoct. What's more, I know, monetary limitations, what not. However, this is when assumed show steward Ken Corday ought to have ventured into those spilling over cash safes of his and peddled out the bucks to make this illegitimate party deserving of the Kyriakis Titan and the one who so easily rejuvenated him. All things considered, welcome back Madame Alamein. Miss Sorrel, you have been enormously missed, and how gratifying it appears that Vivian will remain around for the foreseeable future given that she will inherit Victor's wealth. Presently, is it just me, or does Brady's energetic discrediting of the racers, Jen Lilly, endeavors to manufacture a compromise not sound valid to the relationship we've seen the two create, though it generally off-screen? On the other hand, Ron's writing philosophy has tended to be more along the lines of the story is what I say it is, than let's tell a story that's true to character and keeping with their through line and easily verifiable history. Oh yay. An on-the-run storyline featuring Carly Roberts and Jason Morgan Ava Vitali and Harris Michaels, Steve Burton. No one ever said that. As yet pestering the failure that was Who's John Doe? Why was Timothy interested in Tommy Horton? Did Joseph and they all belong to the same organization? Was the bomb that blew Timothy and Joseph out of the foxhole the very one that required Tommy's plastic medical procedure? I need responses, and I'm pretty sure they won't come. Days of Our Lives airs weekdays in the United States on Peacock Plus and Canada on the W Network or Global TV app. For more about what's coming up in Salem, look at every one of the most recent Days spoilers, and for a top-to-bottom gander at the show's set of experiences, click here. For more about what's going on your number one cleansers, join the discussion over on our Facebook page, look at our Twitter channel, or search for a report on our Instagram stories. See you next time. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.